All right, on the TV and movies, we talked about BMF, and we ain't talk about that little bullshit chase that they chase him in a warehouse, and then
All that shit was bullshit.
and we'll meet up on the beach, wide out in the open, where everybody can see you there. That don't make any sense.
Hmm.
Oh man. And then, like I said, a lot of stuff they need to cut out. We don't need to know about the mom divorcing the dad, the married to get with the doctor. And my thing is, the doctor is pointing after this woman, and she has 3 kids. Two of them can whoop your ass,
I think,
and the
I
daughter.
think, I think because the doctor felt some type of way because he lost her to the bull back in the day.
Hmm.
So I think now that he's successful, he still want to get a piece of that he never got.
Right.
So I
So.
think once he get that joint, he gonna be out the door, and she gonna be right back to old Charles. She's talking about I'm in love with him. Really? If you was in love
Hmm.
with him, why didn't you pick him from the jump?
Right.
And my man's successful and like you said, successful and famous, and now he's supposed to be fucking followed head over heels for an older chick that chose the other guy over you, and she got kids.
Hmm. And you can't say nothing negative because, like I said, her sons will whoop your ass.
It's
Yo,
like
man, you can't be talking.
she gave her best years to my man Charles, and now she want to come flip, circle back around and come get you. Yeah, right. I think he want to hit that, and the same way he got hurt when she didn't choose him, she chose Charles. He want to hurt her back, so he's gonna fucking stick and move, and then she gonna feel some type of way.
Mhm. Now we talked about the Netflix series Unlocked. Oh, I didn't say this before. I thought it was cool how when the guy had first came in and said this is what we doing, how my man True Story was like he just jumped up and started like, well, all right, well you do this over here. All right, you help
Well, I
people with
thought
doing
I
that.
thought they put True Story in charge.
No, they ain't put him in charge. He just made himself in charge. Cause
Remember
once he
when he
heard it,
remember when he was running the food and stuff, and they said they got a good thing. They allowed him to do that because they allowed him to pick his team. That's why he went to the bull.
what you mean? Like who is they? Like
The prison system, like those guys that was running the thing. They they wanted True Story to pick his team, and that's why he picked the bald head dude. The bald head dude's like, man, I don't really into this. I just want to do my time and all that. You know what I mean?
oh, how about how he said he was going to like fight him or some shit.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
was all hating on him, but the thing is, I thought, I probably can go back, but I think they put True Story in charge because he did real good with the trades and stuff.
Right.
But
See,
then once,
go ahead.
and I was gonna say, once the doors shut, everybody else was like, "No, we ain't trying to hear that shit. You ain't in charge. You in jail just like us."
See, I thought that when they start talking about that, I just thought he just jumped up and just like made himself in charge. And was like
No,
putting people in position. Like,
no,
well, all right, you do this over here. All right.
I think they told him that, and that's why you see they didn't do nothing to him. They got him on video punching people inside the head and they ain't do nothing.
Hmm.
Everybody else they see get beat up, and they want to step in and say like, that's a red flag, and y'all got a warning. They ain't give him no warnings or nothing. He done got in 2 fights.
And another thing is, I just find it's very weird that these women CEOs want to be around men. Now you got the Miss Owens. Miss Owens is a thin. I don't know if she's
A
white
real
or
small white
Latino.
girl.
I don't. She could be Latino, either or. She's a little on the dark side. Can go either way. I don't understand how in the world. Why would she want to be around men like that? And how about the one that was arguing with the guy, and she went into his cell? What's
Hmm.
to take? What's to take him? All she got is a darn mace. What's to take
Yep.
him from grabbing her by her neck, shutting that door and having his way with her?
Yep. I think these girls get into these type of fields because they like the attention. These guys are gonna be fawning all over them, throwing them, and the same with the military. I saw it in the military, fucking fives, fours and fives, and dudes still hollering at them because there's not a lot around. When you a
Hmm.
four, but it ain't no other people to compete against, you automatically become like a 9 or 10 in people's eyes.
Right, right.
And I
Like
think that's what it is.
and she jumped. She went right into that cell. Like, look, I'll mace you. And like, what is Mace going to do? All he is going to do is just grab your hand and throw you to the ground.
Hmm.
And about time when your backup show up, it's all said and done. They ain't gonna get there quick enough. I just, if that was my wife or my girlfriend, I would just find that odd. I was like, oh no. Now, if you worked in the prison and you like on like the top floor or something like that, in an administration level where you don't see anybody, that's a little bit different. But a CEO around all these men, no. I just find like, why would you want to be there? And then how about when Miss Owens was putting the free phone thing, the free phone. Now her back is turned to the guy, and he was like, "Well, Miss Owens, what you doing?" Miss Owens, she's like, he's like behind her back. Like I said, what's to take him from grabbing her by her neck and throwing her to the ground?
Mm-hmm.
This woman is like 100 pounds.
Certain stuff, and they'll say like it's some male chauvinistic stuff, but certain stuff females just shouldn't do. They shouldn't be correction officers at a fucking male prison. It's not like they got guns on their hip,
Right.
so they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't be in an infantry unit with all guys. Like it's just certain shit they shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
even like a cop. Like you shouldn't be when you see these girls and they real small and their partner is another female. It's like, what are
Right.
y'all doing? Y'all both not going to be able to take down some fucking crazy ass man.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. But all in all, it was I thought it was a good series. What you think?
Yeah, I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
Hopefully they do another one.
Mm-hmm.
And when our boy True Story got in a fight with the big bull, and the big bull just stood there, I guess he thought that True Story couldn't lift him up or whatever.
Well, when True Story was trying to lift him, he was trying to lift True Story, so it was like a battle of the strength. And True Story has got some muscles on him. He lifted him right up, took him
Yep.
in a room, and punched him upside his head.
Like, get your fat ass in that
Yeah.
room.
And
uh,
and he said, "I'm gonna fall back." And when he fell back, what happened? Now you got motherfuckers that didn't get no food. Now you got
yep.
the fucking young boys fucking making fire and smoking weed and all types of hell was breaking loose.
Yep. And the fight with the when the gangster dude had came in and the cheating and True Story just sat there and just looked at him, didn't
Yeah.
say a word. Uh-huh. With the thug who got in a fight and then gonna run and call his girlfriend. I said, what
Man, he
kind of
had
shit
that
is
big
this?
ass key on his head and his busted lip talking about I fell off the rack.
Uh,
You shouldn't have been
uh,
cheating. You just got here and you already fucking cheating, taking people's shit.
yeah, you just got in a place and thinking you was going to take advantage of the people. They all know each other.
Yep.
You the new Jack. You got to humble yourself in certain situations. And he went right up in there and started cheating. And like you said, they all could have went and pounded on him when he was in that room.
Once he got caught cheating, if I lost my money, I'd be like, after y'all finish with him, I'm next.
Yep.
You're gonna take all our money and be bragging. The biggest mouth bragging, and you sitting there cheating.
Yep. And I looked at your Selena and Yolanda show.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird. Well, at the end of the day, she did shoot that woman, and she
Right.
does deserve jail time. But it's actually very weird about her getting attacked in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And first everybody didn't act like they believe him, and then the chauffeur sent her that letter and said, "Yeah, the doctor attacked you," and all that stuff.
Yeah, the
Um,
doctor said. I mean, the chauffeur said the doctor paid them guys to beat your ass.
right.
So it's like everything out of her mouth. Selena Camp is like she's a and lawyers. So she's a liar. Everything she says is a lie. But then it turn around, everything she's saying is not a lie.
Hmm.
Y'all painted Selena as this wholesome, innocent chick that I was saying, like, yeah, because that's what they like to do. And here she was fucking running back and forth to Mexico to bang this doctor.
Yep. And they painted back in the day. This was like 94, 95, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, they painted her as someone that was on a come up that was going to go and sing English songs. She was going to be a
Right.
big star. But when you look at this, it almost seemed like music to her was like an afterthought.
So they painted the picture back in the day as she gonna cross over and she's gonna be one of the biggest stars like them fucking one of our big celebrities at the time or whatever. And
Yeah,
that's not even the case. She didn't even want to sing. She wanted to open up boutiques. Her dad was pushing her to sing. Once she got underneath her dad grip, she wasn't trying to do that no more for real, for real.
exactly. And then they played it as Yolanda was like this crazed fan who just doing anything to get close to Selena.
That's
And
what they
here, this
told us
lady
back in
wrote
the
a
day.
record. Yeah, she put a record. She wanted to resign from her
Uh-huh.
position.
And they back in the day, they told us the president of Selena's fan club stole all his money. Well, here she wasn't even the president no more when the money went missing. She was working for Selena. Then she had already got fired from that position.
Yep, yep. Yeah, and they was and then nothing came up about her stealing any type of money.
They couldn't prove it because she didn't do it. She
Right.
ain't had no money. If you stole money like that, you had some money. She ain't had no money, and Selena ain't had no money. They never told her Selena was broke the way she was broke. Like where her money go? Her dad kept all that bread.
Father,
Yeah.
yeah. Her father didn't like Yolanda because I'm thinking that he think that Yolanda was putting a bug in her ear about the boutique stuff and all
Right.
that
So
stuff.
so that's what it was. So the dad wanted her to focus on singing. And when she said, I'm doing my own thing, I started a boutique and I'm taking Yolanda with me because the dad already fired Yolanda. I don't want you around. You ain't on the premises. Well, Selena
Right.
gave her a job working with her. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why the dad hated that. He was like, you supporting this fucking boutique idea. So you know what I mean? I don't like this shit. So we need to get you out of the picture.
Right. And our girl Yolanda, she was in a bond because our girl Selena was cheating and she was cool. She was cool with the husband.
Right.
So it's like, what do you do? Like, I'm cool with
Mm-hmm.
you, and I'm cool with the husband, and you got me in the middle of all this while
Mm-hmm.
y'all twisting around.
And it's like the dad said, well, with all these checks you wrote to yourself, what is this? This is stealing. And she kept looking at Selena because she ain't know what to say. Well, here she writing fucking checks to herself so she can get the money to buy the tickets for Selena to go fucking see her side dude.
Right, right. Yeah, there was a whole lot of stuff they didn't tell us back in the day.
They tried to stop that documentary from coming out, but they
Hmm.
just couldn't, you know what I mean? And I didn't know like it was like a Mexican gang that was sending all these threats to her, so she had to be like in pretty much solitary by herself the whole time in jail.
Right. Oh, where you hear that? Where you read that from?
I was reading all that shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, but all that shit is online because I was like, she got one of the girls on the show said, she got death threats. Yolanda family members or something said she got
Right,
death threats, and I'm like, I wonder what they talking about. So you know, Reddit they got everything.
right.
I went to Reddit and started falling in the wormhole, reading up all this shit about it, and that's when they were saying, yeah, it was a real cartel that sent like letters and shit to the prison saying we're gonna fuck you up, and that was the word. And it got back to the staff, and that's when they had to move her to solitary because you know she had threats for her life.
Okay, now, is this the dad put the bug in someone's ear, the doctor, or these are just like crazed fans who this woman killed Selena? We gotta have to do something. In your opinion,
I would say, first off, it's not just some crazy fan that's a gangbanger because gangbangers got other shit to worry about than you kill Selena.
right?
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like maybe the dad want to, because the dad didn't want none of this to be come out in public. So the dad
Hmm.
could have like sent some goons like in jail or whatever to write a letter or something, say we're gonna fuck them up. It might
Hmm.
not even been no goons. It might have been a letter from just a regular person acting like they the goons. But
Right.
some kind of way the prison got a hold of that shit and saw it.
Hmm.
It could have been a doctor too, because he's in Mexico and all hell breaks loose in Mexico.
Right. So, anything else on the TV front?
Uh, TV. Did I see anything? Well, I told you about the girl. I mean, if you want to pull that report up and talk about it on the show, you can, but you need to watch it first. It's
The
on YouTube.
the
It's only like an hour.
the Asian woman?
The not the Asian one. I'm talking about the military chick that killed the baby.
Oh, I seen it. I
Oh, you
seen,
didn't see it?
but no, what I seen, I didn't see what you saw. I only seen there's a YouTube of someone that releases body cam footage. Like they'll
Mm-hmm.
have body cam footage of a cop catching a woman like
Mm-hmm.
stealing or something like that. And it was one of those shows where they was just using like police body cam footage,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed her in an interrogation room, and all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
well the one I watched it was about an hour long. It was on YouTube, and they pretty much broke everything down. They had all the footage of her being questioning, her at the house, the dad, the mom. How you gonna lie on your mom and tell you make a lie that you need your mom to support it, but you didn't even tell your mom.
Right.
So she told what the cops asked her, when the last time your mom saw the baby? My mom just saw her in October. Well, we're gonna ask your mom. Well, you can call her up and you can ask her. And then they called the mom. The mom, like, I ain't seen the baby in 2 years.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was bad too. You said you did watch the Asian joint too, right?
No.
Oh yeah, you need to watch that one too. That was good. What did Jennifer do? I believe it
Okay.
come on Netflix for the fans that uses Netflix and all that shit.
Hmm. Anything on the movies?
I haven't really watched nothing.
Yeah, I only seen one. It was No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Lawrence. I'm sorry, I get Jennifer Lewis and Jennifer Lawrence mixed up. Jennifer Lawrence. It's a. You probably will like this because it's kind of like a throwback to our 80 movies back in the day.
Mm-hmm. What is it
So,
called?
No Hard Feelings. So it's about Jennifer Lewis. Her she don't have any money. She living in her mom house and
Mm-hmm.
she can't pay the taxes and all that stuff. So she comes to Matthew Broderick and his wife want to pay her to mess with their son. He's going away to college and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So she's trying to hit on him and all that stuff. So if he gets to sleep with her, they'll give her a car because they got a car like just sitting there at the crib not being used. So he was like, well, she was like, well, look, if you sleep with him, we'll give you this car. So she need a car to get around or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna try to do whatever to try to sleep with him. And he's like, cause she's like coming on to him in like a stalker type of way. Well, I'll leave it at that. At that privilege, but it's kind of a throwback to our movies here. I give it a good 6.5. Hmm. And that's it. Only with me and the movie front.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
haven't really watched
Oh,
nothing.
good. All right, y'all. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter at PNL Judgementals. Instagram at the two underscores, two underscores. uh,
Get your shit together.
Instagram us at the two underscores judgmentals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. All right, Phil.
All right.